Hi, in this video, we will see while loop in Java. Okay. So the while is used to iterate a part of the program many times. So you have block of code, that block of code you want to execute multiple times. So that time you will use the while. If the number of iteration is not fixed, it is recommended to use while loop. So how many times you want to execute that loop, means that block of code. If you are not sure on that, then go for while. In while, condition is evaluated first, and if it returns true, then the statements inside the loop will execute. When condition returns false, the control comes out of the loop and jumps to the next statement after the loop, right? If the condition is true, then it will go inside that and it will execute the block of code which is there inside the while loop. Otherwise, it will come out of that loop and executes after that what we have. Okay. So we'll take an example. I have created one class called while demo. Okay. So I want to print 1 to 5 numbers, integers. Okay. So first I need to print it from where I is equals to 1. Then while is a predefined keyword, while condition. Okay. Inside that you will have some statements or logic to execute. Okay. So if this condition is true, it might be true or false. If this condition is true, then go inside this while block and execute the statements or logic. If it is false, come out of that loop. Okay. So now what is the condition? I want to print 1 to 6. I'm saying if I less than 6. Okay. If I less than 6, then go inside this and print the I value. Okay. After printing the I value, you increment the I value by 1. I plus plus we have seen, right? Auto increment, auto decrement in the previous videos. I plus plus means I equals to I plus 1. So whatever the I value, it will add one value to that. If it is 1, 1 plus 1. If it is 3, 3 plus 1. So that's how. Then how it will execute, right? How it will execute. So first what it happens, I is equals to 1, I declared. So now the present value of I is what? 1. 1 less than 6, yes, true. Right. So go inside this one and it will print system.out.println 1, it will print the current value of I. Now here I value became what? 1 plus plus, it became 2. Then again, until this condition becomes false. Okay. Until this condition becomes false, it will keep execute means verifies this logic. So I is equals to, the I value is 2. 2 less than 6, yes, true. Go inside this, print I value. What is the I value now? 2. 2 plus plus, it became 3. Then go here, 3 greater less than 6, yes, true. Go inside this. What is the I value? 3. So 3 plus plus, now it became 4. 4 less than 6, yes. Go inside that, print I. What is that? 4. 4 plus plus, now it became 5. 5 less than 6, yes, true. Go inside this. What is the value? 5. 5 plus plus, now it became 6. 6 less than 6, no, it became false. 6 equals to 6, not 6 less than 6. So it will not go inside this, it will come out of the loop. After that, I do not have anything to execute, come out of the program. Now the output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is how it will execute. Now let me try to execute this and see. So go back to the command prompt, Java while demo.java. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, simple. If this condition is true, go inside this and execute. If it is false, come out of that. But if it first, it will verify this condition, then only it will go inside this. Right. Then go inside this, it keep executing. Then if you did not mention I++, okay, if you did not mention I++, just imagine what happens. Let me execute this. You see that it keep printing 1. It went into the infinity loop. The reason is I less than 1. 1 is less than 6. Yes, go inside that, print 1. Then what is the value of I now? 1. 1 less than 6. 1 less than 6. 1 less than 6. Until it become false. It will never become false. The reason is 1 less than 6. Right. So it keep printing the 1. So because of that, we are writing some other logic I++. So because of this line, after executing 5 times, the 6th time it became false. 6 less than 6, false. So it stopped executing this. Okay. So if you want to see the same example, how it, let me take this example. You'll have some online visually how it will execute, it will show. Okay. So how it will execute, we'll see. Visualize execution. I'll click on visualize execution. There are a number of websites are there. I took pythontutor.com/java.html. You can take pythontutor.com/java.html. Now you see that this side you have your code. This side you print output here. Okay. And it is saying you have total 24 steps in this. Okay. The red symbol says next line to execute. This line will execute now. Okay. If I click on next, what happens? Nothing. So int I is equals to 1 initialized. Next. You see that I became 1. It is not the output. Okay. Still not output. I initialized to 1. Now next. It went inside this. Why it went inside this? 1 less than 6, true. Because of that it went inside. If you execute this one, what will happen? It will print 1 here. Next. You see, it printed 1. It went to the next step. Now the I value is 1. After this line, you see that I became 2 because I++. Next. Again while loop. Then if you click next, it will come inside. The reason is 2 less than 6. Yes. Next. You see, it printed 2. Next. It became, you see, I became 3, I++ 3. Next. The same way it will keep executing. Now it is 5. 5 less than 6. Right. 5 less than 6. Go inside this. 5 printed. I++. It became 6. It went here. 6 less than 6. No. If you click next, you see it came out of that loop. Right. Next. Completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how. And there is one more. ID is called Thorny. It is exclusively for Python. Okay. But here the advantage is, while very similar to our Java program, I equals to 1 while I less than 6, system.out.println is means here in the Python print I+ is equals to 1 instead of I++, I+ is equals to 1. So it will show more visual way how it executes more than this visual. Okay. I took only Python just to explain how it will execute. Okay. So when you debug this, debug means we'll go line by line. It will not execute entire program at a time. So you have F7 step into. So when you click on this, you see that I is equals to 1. It will highlight with yellow. You just observe. You see I equals to 1. Now here it came. Wherever it is yellow color, now it is there, the cursor. You see that I it what? It became 1. 1 less than 6, it will evaluate now. Yes, I less than 6. Then you see that I less than 6, it is saying true. If it is true, go inside this. Then print that. Okay. It very step by step. You see that I became 1. Print 1. Okay. To say again, You see, print one printed. Again, if you do the same thing, I plus plus, I became, now what is the I value? You see that 2. 2 less than 6? Yes, it is comparing. Yes, true. Then do this. So if you execute the same way, it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? But how visually it is showing each and every step it is doing, and after that it is saying it is true, then it is going inside this. So just to show how the execution will happen, I'm just showing this. Okay, don't take this as a don't compare this Python with Java, but internally how it works, just an example I'm showing visually. Okay, so this is how while will work in Java. Okay, so what could be the possible interview questions from this? What is while loop in Java, how it will execute? Okay, so that's all in this video. Thank you.